Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today for the last time to do a video for you guys born in the year of the snake. So welcome back all my snake friends. We are going to give these a shuffle because it is of course Karmic Wednesdays, and we do the two karmic signs on a Wednesdays, which is the dragon and the snake. Dragon being the positive, snake being the negative. So let's see how you guys are doing on this Karmic Wednesday as that negative karmic sign. Just going to give these a little shuffle up. We'll move them around. And then we're going to pick three and see where we're at. As a little reminder as well, don't forget, I do shuffle with my eyes closed. So you'll have to forgive me for the lack of grace. Let's stop about there, I think. And we'll take that one from the bottom. We'll take that one from the middle. We'll take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a black, white, black. So in this example here, we're surrounded by negativity. Could be seen as a bad thing, but we do have a positive in the middle. Black isn't always an attack, of course, and white isn't always all right, so we have to bear that in mind. All depends on the compatibilities of the cards when we flip them over. The black, of course, just means things could be a lot better right now, but the white card just means things could be worse. So we do have more negatives than positives, but it may not all be bad. We got that rabbit card there, and I think with the snake and the rabbit, there is no like real great animosity. There is no real great issue or problem. The fact that it's a black rabbit means that potentially where you're headed or where you're going isn't necessarily where you'd like to, and it's not your preferred option, because that rabbit is a catalyst card. It's one of change. There's a shift happening, and it's going to come in quickly, and this is going to happen quite soon, and it could be happening right now, where everything you know is going to be a little bit disrupted, and these little problems are going to start arising because of it. You're going to have to prioritize now. You're going to have to try and figure out which ones are worth fixing, or what's the best thing to do about this. I think right now you're kind of more self-contained than you'd like to be. And I think right now you're trying to figure out stuff. You want things to be different. You want things to be better. You want to benefit from the position you're in. You don't want to just keep bouncing around from one emotion to another, not really knowing what's going on or where you're going. I think right now you just feel like you're going around in circles, and you want to reach your goals. You want accomplishments. You want to actually achieve things, gain new skills, gain new experiences, get new memories. It's just about how do you go about it. And I think this is where we're in this negative, because although you want this change to happen, potentially the change isn't happening quite yet. And the moments of this catalyst are actually moving in a different direction to disrupt things. And you can notice that because you're very intuitive. So you can see all this change happening, but none of it's benefiting you. You got the rat coming in there now, and that's because you've got things to do. You can't just accept to get benefits. You reap what you sow, my lovely snake people. And although the rat would ordinarily be the prey of a snake, rats and snakes actually get on to some degree in the Chinese Zodiac. So this is a good interaction here. That rat is doing something. It's part of the doer triangle. You've got things to do. Nobody's going to give you anything for free, and anything worth having comes at a cost, and it is sometimes hard work that gets you there. You're a success-orientated sign. You're drawn to power, but you need recognition. For you to be in a better place yourself, for you to overcome the hurdles that you are presented, for you to have that confidence and to have your head held high, you need to withdraw that power from somewhere. I think right now that wisdom that you have, that isn't going to come from anywhere. It's not just going to manifest itself. It's not just going to appear one day. You need to go out and get it. And I think you appreciate that you've got things to do. You've got plans to make. That rat is not a problem solver. That rat is a problem preventer. And I think the snake is on par with that, because with all your lists and all your sort of perfectionism and all your overthinking and analyzing, it does give you an edge when it comes to preparing for things. You're very intuitive as well. And I think when you start moving forward, as you start to roll forward, you are going to start to overcome things. In fact, the only thing that's really come out of this, which is quite good and positive in that sense, is that rat card that's saying, okay, the rabbit's coming in and change has been instigated. Things are now up in the air and there's a bit of a muddle, but it's not all bad, because at least now you can see where you can, you can improve things, you can change things, you can make, you can make things happen in a way that you may not have been able to do before. That black rabbit is still going to happen in the sense that there's going to be change. It's just how you handle that and how you approach it as you move forward. You could fight it, you could go up against it, you could argue it, you could try your best to not let it happen or try to prevent it happening, but unfortunately change is inevitable. So it's either it knocks you down and you stay down, or it knocks you down and then you get back up. That rat is encouraging, because I got a feeling that you're probably going to get back up, but it's not over yet. You can't just move from this to that without actually considering all the work that you are putting in. And if you are putting in work, then we are going to see change again, because we're working on the changes that have already started. And as you start to adapt to that, we are going to see more change. We've got that ox coming into play at the end of there, and that is a very compatible card for you, despite the fact that it is in the black. And this is a good example of black not always being an attack, because the ox is very compatible with the snake. You're in the same affinity triangle. I just think right now you're overthinking things, and you're maybe playing things over in your head and dwelling on things, when that's not the way to go forward with this. I think really you're feeling kind of like out of the loop. You're feeling kind of dropped. You're feeling as if nobody understands you. You've got friends around you, but you're feeling quite lonely. You don't know who you can trust. You don't know who you can listen to. You don't know who you can talk to. I think right now you're just feeling a little bit all over the place and maybe under pressure. I think you're just trying to respect yourself by just trying to be a bit more reserved and a little, like maybe taking a step back a little bit from things. I think right now you need to reassess this situation to set the direction, because if you don't have a direction, you can't move either way, whether it's forward or backwards or wherever, because you need that direction in order to know which way to go, and you don't know where to go. I think with that ox in play, we have to really consider the patience that requires, or that is required for you to get through this. That rat requires you to do stuff. That's action. Get stuff done. And you know that because the catalyst card that's come in has disrupted things and made it so. So you need to get on top of that. But the ox card is to think about these things, and that rat is also to plan things. And to be fair, the rat and the ox are actually soulmate cards, and they actually go together as a duo in some sense. So what you're looking at here is a period of time where things are going to feel disrupted. They are going to feel a little bit uncomfortable. They are going to feel in some ways like pressure is upon you to make some kind of decision, or to make some changes, or to do something. But in reality, the biggest issue that you have right now is your own patience, because you're going to lose it. Don't expect too much too quickly. Don't expect things to happen all at once. Don't expect things to just be brought to the table and just given to you. We have to work for what we want. And things, the good things, they don't come easy. Those good things, they will come hard, and potentially just be harder still to keep hold of once you have got them. It's all about hard work, commitment, and dedication, my lovely snake people. And you've got to hold on to what you can while you can, because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. In fact, we don't know what next week's going to bring, but we'll find out, won't we, when we come back and do another reading for you guys back then. Not back. We're not going back. Can't go back. Next week when we come back here and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the snake. I'll be back tomorrow for a reading for you guys born in the year of the horse and the sheep. If I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.